So the origins of the word directly relate to the female goddess, or queenhood, the goddesshood, the goddess aspect. It is not something derogatory. Anytime you use the word it is held in the highest, most sacred aspect. Snake has always been the symbol of fertility, rebirth, and renewal, shedding of the old skin of the old self and being reborn into your new skin. The snake emerges from its den, or its dark, dank hole in the ground. The underworld, all life, everything in nature and everything in this universe emerges from the darkness, aka the black hole, which is a vaginal innuendo as far as physics is concerned. This is nothing other than simply sexual innuendo regarding the physics of things like black holes, the anatomy of as above, so below, the belt. We're referring to the underworld, the abyss, the dark hole, the primordial waters of the goddess. This is why the snake represents sex and fertility, because it enters in and out of the hole of the nether regions, where it resides, in the ground, as well as in anatomy. The male serpent resides in the female hole, the female cave. Darkness represents or represents the feminine nature, because the goddess is negative in nature, and negative not as in bad, just simply negative polarity, as in two polarities, and the female is the negative aspect, the negative polarity, where the male is the positive. Electricity, you have an outlet, a male and a female outlet. The male deposits the inserts into the female outlet. Thus her organs are inward. Her energy contracts. Her sexual energy is contracting. It is centripetal, meaning it sucks within, it sucks into. This is directly relating to physics and magnetism. In physics, you have centripetal convergence and centrifugal divergent forces, two forces of nature. There is expansion and contraction. Everything in nature breathes in and out in an ebb and flow. So the female energy, her essence is magnetic, as in Magdalene, as in magic. The root word of mag being female, magnetic. Her essence is water. It's cool, wet, moist, which is why she's associated with the cave, the caverns, the dark hole that leads to the underworld, to the abyss, into the ground where caves go. This is a segment from Sonia Bonacci. From the earliest conception of man, the sacred egg represented the origin of life and the secret of being. In the ancient Greek Orphic tradition, it was known that the universe originated from within the silver cosmic Orphic egg. This particular egg is depicted with a serpent coiled around it, much in the same way that DNA is tightly coiled around the histone molecules called the chromatin within the chromosomes of a human somatic cell. As the image illustrates, the core of a nucleosome consists of 8 protein molecules, called histones. This 8 bead-on-bead-like structure is the exact same geometry as the star tetrahedron known as the Merkaba, also the seed of life, known as the Star of David, in two-dimensional form of the same geometry, which is the cube. The creator god, which emanated from the waters of the Orphic egg, was both male and female, dualistic in nature, just as the Star of David, or the hexagram, consists of two tetrahedrons of opposite polarity spiraling into each other.